Maryland taking on Michigan here. Nice Big Ten matchup. That'll make Big Show, our producer behind the scenes, very happy that he mentioned it earlier, talking Michigan. Michigan, 17-point home favorite, 62-62.5 the total in this game. Look, finally, Michigan's not playing a tomato can. We'll say that. I mean, Maryland's got issues and flaws. They're still a little shaky on defense, but, they can move the football. Little Talia Tagovailoa doing a solid job for this team, and Talia Tagovailoa seems to be getting better and better. 31-56 against Charlotte, 34 in a back-and-forth game last week against SMU, throwing the football. He's been good. They've got a good receiving core. Now, Michigan's looked absolutely frighteningly good, but 51-7 against Colorado State, 56-10 against Hawaii, 59-0 against UConn. Those are three opponents that'll make you look good. So this will be a little bit tougher here for this Maryland team. I'll tell you what, and J.J. McCarthy, I view Michigan as way more of a potent offensive team with J.J. McCarthy running the show at quarterback compared to Cade McNamara. I find there's more explosiveness. It's opening up the run game more. He's a little bit more mobile than Cade McNamara. It's just opening up a lot more things for the offense. So I'm interested in the over here at 62-62.5. I certainly think Maryland is a defense that you can move the ball against them. I think Michigan's offense with McCarthy as opposed to McNamara at quarterback, they got a little added element in terms of what they can do. They can throw it. They can run it with Blake Corum, who's done great running the football. And, of course, McCarthy's a threat to run it himself. And you look at the defensive numbers here for Maryland, they're still a little bit scary here. 392 total yards per game allowed. That's 89th in the country. Certainly Michigan's defense near the top, but they're going to get tested finally by at least a decent offense, a good offense, because they didn't really face one against Colorado State, Hawaii, or UConn. So I think the over is the best way to go. I'm not involved in a side. This is going to give us more of an indication. I know Michigan's probably got a pretty good offense this year, but this will give us more of an idea what their defense is all about because they finally play a competent offense, competent quarterback here for the first time all year. What do you think here, Conor, Maryland, Michigan?
That's what I want to see. Michigan's defense. Are they all cracked up to be? Because, they just played 3 cupcakes, easy wins. I mean, those teams are just horrible, and they took care of business. So I think the defense will show up. One thing with little Tua, like you mentioned, he's been really good. They haven't played, good win, like SMU, that 34-27. The defense made the stop there at the end to win the game. But he, over his college career now, this is what his 3rd year going in, those interceptions, he can get into this bad turnover and fumble. So if Michigan gets to him, it could be a long day. I still think it's just too many points for me to lay with Michigan. Just right now, I got to see more out of them, especially their offense. McNamara's been good, but they haven't played anybody. They've been really good at home. Maryland has not been good on the road the last few years. They have just gotten their ass kicked when they've gone on the road, ATS. So this is difficult for me. The total keeps moving. This should go up. I don't know if I can get there on the over. I think it should get there, but this is probably one I just stay away from.
Lil Intua. INT Tua. That's pretty good, man, Stoney. Well done in our chat. Little INT Tua.
I have visions of those games.
Issues.
Yeah, he's been good so far this year, but he's had a few games where he's like 4 or 5. It's like shit rolls downhill. He just, once he throws one, he can throw a ton. So, I mean, he's getting better in his career. He's got to be sharp here against Michigan, or it could be
on the road, too, in the big house.
Yeah,
exactly.
In the big house, yeah.
Yeah, ball security is going to be paramount. And so far, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I am still concerned about that element of Talia Tagovailoa, though. The two interceptions against, you played, SMU, you played Charlotte, you haven't played a Buffalo, you haven't played a tough schedule yet. You still have 2 interceptions. So that's going to be important. That's going to be taking care of the football here for Talia Tagovailoa